What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only Border Wide No Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. We have the WBA ordering Triple G to fight Erislandy Lara, a fight that actually this is not the first time they've ordered this fight or whatnot. So Triple G, I think they ordered this fight to happen last year, but Triple G, of course he moved up to want to fight Canelo. Whatever Canelo says, Triple G does. That's just how his career has been operated. But he moves up to 168 to fight Canelo, and then he loses. So obviously he's coming back to 160. He vacated his IBF belt, but now is in the pursuit to fight. Well, the WBA is now ordering him to fight Erislandy Lara. So you know how I do it, man. I do the research. You guys relax and enjoy. So, shout out to BoxingScene.com. Y'all know that's my favorite place to go. It says WBA reorders middleweight title consolidation fight. So it says Gennady Golovkin is once again on the hook to next face Erislandy Lara. BoxingScene.com has confirmed that the WBA has reordered a title consolidation clash between its recognized middleweight belt holders. The development came hours after Boxing Scene's report that Gennady Golovkin vacated his IBF middleweight title in lieu of a mandatory title defense versus Brazil's Quive Falcao. So, basically, if you don't know, Golovkin has the WBA and the IBF, he had an IBF mandatory title defense against a fighter named is Quive Falcao. Now I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of this guy before. I think he's undefeated, but I'm not sure. But that's his. And if you know the IBF is probably the most strict sanctioned organization there is. Like, if you don't fight, they don't care who you are, they don't care how much money you make. If you don't fight who they say, they're gonna strip you from their titles. So you know what I'm saying. So maybe Golovkin just didn't see any money in that fight. I don't know. But I've never heard of this guy. So I have to, do my research on this guy. But it says the respective teams for Golovkin and Lara are once again forced to work out terms for their long overdue consolidation bout. This time with the 15-day negotiation period in lieu of the standard 30-day allotment. So what that means is basically normally when you have when you're mandated to fight another fighter, or you're mandatory, you have like a certain amount of time period to work out in negotiations. If you can't work it out in negotiations, it then goes to purse bid, and I think it's 75-25, so 75% to the the champion, 25 to the challenger or whatever. There's a chance that the fight heeds to look at that, it says it right there. There's a chance that the fight heeds to a purse bid, or that one side simply vacates their version of the middleweight title, as the WBA brass has long ago lost their patience in bringing resolution to the matter. Golovkin holds the WBA Super WBA middleweight title and is self-proclaimed self-promoted through his GGG promotions. Lara is recognized as the WBA regular middleweight titleist, and who fights under the Premier Boxing Champion, the PBC, banner, with Tom Brown's TGB Promotions listed as the recognized promoter in talks. See, that's another issue with boxing. All these belts, man. It's just so hard to explain this to people. Oh, he's the WBA champion. Oh, but he's the Super WBA champion. So then what is he? Oh, he's just a regular WBA champion. So what does that mean? The regular WBA champion has mandatories. The Super WBA. It's just weird, bro. It's just way too much confusion in boxing. Please consider this communication as a notification for mandatory negotiations for the WBA middleweight division. WBA Championship Committee Chairman Carlos Chavez stated that Golovkin, via official letter, a copy of which was obtained by BoxingScene.com. So this is what the letter says. Please take notice that pursuant to resolution and a whole lot of numbers, box for unified super middleweight and championship rule C11, you must defend the title against the next leading available contender within 120 days from the date you became champion. So once you become champion, you have to defend that title or negotiate to defend the title in 120 days. Since you won Super Championship on April 9th, 2022, the next wow, it just kind of froze on me. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. The next championship bout is past due from August 8th, 2022, and shall be against the world champion official contender Erislandy Lara. The bout was previously ordered on September 23rd, 6 days after Golovkin fell short of his trilogy clash with Canelo Alvarez last September 17th in Las Vegas. The bout took place at super middleweight we already know that. That's not telling us anything new. Golovkin inherited Lara as a mandatory challenger upon stopping Murata in the 9th round of their April 9th title unification bout in Japan. So basically, they're just giving us a little history of the two or whatnot. So, you know, the WBA granted special permission to Golovkin to move up a division to fight Canelo on September 17th with the condition that he will return to middleweight to face Lara and will not be granted another special permission. Chavez specified at the time. Okay, so all right, so basically, long story short, you know, that's basically all in the gist of what's going on. So in all actuality, man, listen, a lot of people actually don't know. Erislandy Lara called out Triple G like a while ago when he was when Lara was still competing at 154. I can't remember why Triple G just didn't want to accept the fight. But in all honesty, I mean, I think this is a fair matchup. Both fighters are really past their primes. If you look at Erislandy Lara, He does not fight how he used to. He definitely doesn't move as much as he used to. He even kind of looks a little pudgy around the stomach area or whatnot. And obviously Triple G, you know, him being, I think he's 42 now, 41, 42. You know, he just looked, you know, he didn't look good at all in this last fight with Canelo Alvarez. So I think this is this definitely is a fair matchup because of where they are both in their career. Lara being avoided, well, both fighters being avoided, by a lot of fighters in the division at the peak of their career. So, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with this fight. I'm looking forward to this fight. I think this is a very good fight, a very interesting fight, and my hats off. Hopefully they can make the fight happen, man. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Who are you picking to win the fight? Who do you want to win the fight? Do you want both fighters to retire? What do you see for the winner of the fight? But what do I know?